welcome back to my channel. This is Balancing Life with Bree. I'm Bree. If you're new here, hi, hello. Glad you're here. Subscribe if you haven't already. But today I'm going to be showing you guys 4 low calorie, low point meals that are budget friendly. So that's kind of been like, I did that last week and a lot of you guys seem to really like that, especially that I was trying to make them pretty budget friendly. And today I can say with some even extras, I spent less than $100 on groceries that will last me for food for the entire week. I do have to go to Costco to get like Premier proteins, but besides that, your girl did it under $100, balling on a budget. So basically I'm either cooking for myself or cooking for Scott and I. So the meals that I make, I always have leftovers. So if you are a family that has like multiple people, this is 4 meals that you can make throughout the week. If you are just a couple, this will last you the entire week. If you're just one person, you can make like 2 or 3 of these meals, but I just want to give you guys some quick, easy meals that you guys can make this week that are also budget friendly and healthy. First things first, I'm going to get right into it. And sorry if this video, by the way, goes up a little bit late. It is already 3:34 and I'm recording this on the day I'm putting it up, but today's been really busy because I went to a Pride festival. My coworker actually was like the president of New Richmond, which is this really small town in Ohio, Pride. So I wanted to go support her, see all that jazz, and then I had to go to the grocery store and now I'm home. So now it is time to sit down and film for you guys and I'm really excited. So now let's get into it. First things first, I'm going to be making Chipotle chicken bowls, like at-home Chipotle bowls. You can buy whatever ingredients that your heart desires that you normally put in a Chipotle bowl, but I'm going to show you what I have for mine. So first thing you're going to need is some rice. So I just have this boil in a bag white rice. I really need to get a rice cooker, but I'm still using my boil in a bag rice. This is for half a cup, is 210 calories. It's really, really good. A half a cup is basically half a bag. So I'm gonna have my rice, and then I bought some chicken, which I figured out if you buy chicken in the bigger packs, it's cheaper than buying smaller packs, and I normally buy like 2 smaller packs for the week. But this big pack was $13.07, so I was like, all right, I'm here for it. So I'm gonna cook up my chicken breasts with some taco seasoning. So I have a packet of taco seasoning. This is just low sodium, reduced sodium Kroger taco seasoning. I'm gonna cook up my chicken, sprinkle this on there, and then I'm going to add some black beans because your girl loves black beans. I always get that in my bowl. I'm going to add some salsa, and this is some of that Trader Joe's garlic chipotle salsa that I showed you guys that I absolutely love. I have some Kroger medium in the fridge as well, but I'm gonna use this one. And then some sour cream. Unfortunately, my Kroger did not have the low-fat sour cream. They're doing renovations, so I felt like they were out of like a lot of things, but it's fine. I'm gonna be using regular sour cream this week. 1 week of regular sour cream will not kill me, will not derail my diet. And then to top it off, I'm gonna add some queso blanco dip, and this is just one that I bought from Kroger. It's just a normal queso dip. So that is all I'm using to make my Chipotle bowls. If I'm feeling it, I might add some corn as well. I did buy a bag of frozen corn, and yeah, pretty simple, pretty basic, really easy. You can cook just as much as you want for the chicken breast. I'm probably just gonna cook 1 chicken breast for myself and then split that in half, and then have half for dinner and then half for lunch, like make everything and then just do half and half. So I will have leftovers, but that is dinner number 1. Points and calories will all vary based off what ingredients you decide to put in this. So make sure that you're using your point calculator or your calorie counting apps or anything like that. I personally use the app, it's called Healthy, but whatever you want to do. So this is my first meal for this week, and now let's get into my second one. Okay, so this next recipe is going to be short, sweet, to the point, very, very, very easy. So what you're gonna need is just some pasta. I use this Protein Plus from Barilla. I've talked about this probably in almost every single video. It is my favorite pasta. It's plant-based protein, good source of fiber. I'm here for it. Your girl loves it, love this stuff. So I picked up a box of this. I've had this in my cabinet, so I am trying to use up some cabinet products as well, but you can use any kind of like pasta sauce or whatever you want for this. Just, it's a simple meal and it's gonna be high in protein and low calories. So I have my pasta, 190 calories, I believe for 2 ounces. 2 ounces is 190 calories. And then I have this from Trader Joe's. I cannot pronounce it. There it is. It's from Trader Joe's. It has Romano cheese and black pepper. It's basically just kind of like a cheesy sauce. And I'm very excited to try it. I saw it on TikTok because somebody was actually like making fun of the name. And I was like, haha, that's funny. And then when I went to Trader Joe's, I found it. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it. So I've had this in there for a while and I just need to eat it. So I'm gonna be taking my pasta, putting that on it. And traditionally, I read that this pasta sauce just goes over like angel hair pasta or just noodles, but I'm gonna add a little bit of twist into it just because I want more protein in my meal. So I'm adding some of this Laura's Lean ground beef. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna ground this up and cook it with some onions, probably a little bit of spices, and then I'm just gonna have like a meat, cheese, pasta dish, meat and cheese. It's gonna be great. You can't go wrong with meat and cheese. Again, let's see. A quarter cup of this is 110 calories, which a quarter cup is pretty common. So that's 300 calories for just this, and then the calories for your meat as well. And for a pasta dish, I think that's pretty low calorie and it's gonna be great. So I'm gonna have this one night for dinner. I'm trying to make my dinners pretty easy. I say that, but my next two are like kind of in depth, but whatever, it is what it is. So I am making this for dinner. Stay tuned on my Instagram if I like the sauce. I'll make sure to put my Instagram down below. We will see if I like the sauce or not. I will let you guys know. But yeah, let's just get into my next one. Because honestly, I went to the grocery store hungry, which is not good. And surprisingly, the only thing that I added to my cart is like low-key embarrassing, but they're so good. They're the Gerber puffs. Like they're like for babies, like the little puffy thingies. I don't know what it is, but they are so good and they're low calorie. And I saw them and I was like, I'm gonna pick myself up some. So I did. I got the strawberry banana ones and I low-key can't wait to eat them. Anyway, let's get into the next recipe now that I'm telling you my secrets of loving baby food. Okay, so this next recipe sounds so good and it's a new one for me. I will have it linked in my description box. It is a garlic parmesan chicken casserole. So what you're gonna need for this is, yet again, you're gonna need some chicken. I'm probably gonna cut the recipe down for me personally because it's gonna make like a lot more servings than I need. So I'm probably only gonna use 2 chicken breasts out of my pack for this one. You're gonna need some sour cream. Yet again, I would recommend the light sour cream or the fat-free sour cream. My Kroger was just out and I had to make do with what I have. So sometimes you have to do that and it's okay. Just get back on the horse next week. Get the proper ingredients next week, it's fine. So I have my regular sour cream. You're going to need a garlic and herb dressing mix. This was just the one that I found at Kroger. It's just called Good Seasons. I know Lipton makes one as well, but this is the one that I'm gonna be using. And then you're going to need some Parmesan cheese. I got this Italian style 5 cheese blend. It has Romano, Parmesan, Asiago, Provolone, and Fontina. I don't know, I'm probably pronouncing that incorrectly. But I thought this one just was like a little bit more fun, a little Italian style jazz going on. So I got some of this. You're going to need a can of cream of chicken. I get the 98% fat-free. This is just Kroger brand. I do know that Campbell's makes a 98% fat-free, or maybe theirs is 99. I'm not 100% sure, but you're just gonna need a can of fat-free cream of chicken or low-fat cream of chicken, and then some croutons. I had these in the cabinet already, but croutons are only like, these I think were $1 like on sale at Kroger, and these are just the seasoned herb croutons. So basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna make your chicken, you're gonna shred it up, then you're gonna mix together all the other ingredients except the croutons, mix your chicken with that, bake it, and then crumble up some croutons and then cook those croutons on top as well. And I just think this sounds like a crunchy, delicious meal. I might actually make this tonight because I'm looking at the picture here. I'll show you guys real quick. I'm looking at it on my laptop. Ooh, it looks so good. I hate all the ads around it, but it seriously looks so good and I cannot wait to make it. It looks bomb.com. And it says on the website that it should only take about 30 minutes to make, which is even better because you know your girl likes those quick, easy meals. So I will definitely let you guys know what I think about this one, but I'm very, very hyped to try this out. And like I said, I think I might make this tonight just because it sounds so good. So we will see, but I'm gonna have this, like I said already a million times, probably tonight. I'm gonna spread out my other recipes throughout the week. And then I have one more recipe for you guys and I'll be right back. Okay, before we get started, look at him. He's zonked. Jackson is down for the count. He's so tired. Anyway, so the last recipe that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is chicken baked garlic rice, basically. It's just chicken and rice with a garlicky twist. A lot of these ingredients I feel like you'll already have in your home, so hopefully that will help cut on some costs for you guys. But first things first, yet again, chicken. So this is for my Chipotle bowls. These two will be for the recipe that I just showed you. And then these two will be for this recipe. So I'm gonna cook up 2 chicken breasts. With that, you're gonna need some onions. So as you guys know, these frozen chopped onions are my lifesaver because I'm terrible at cutting onions. I don't like smelling like an onion. I think they taste just fine. Everybody has their own opinion, but I think they're fine. And they're cheap. So this whole bag is like, I don't know, like I would say at least 4 onions, and this is only $1. So it's just cheaper, makes my life easier. So that's what I use. So you're gonna need some chicken, these onions, garlic, chicken broth. I use this 34% less sodium chicken broth. Actually, I shouldn't have even bought that at the store. I didn't check in my pantry, which I should have, because I literally have 3 other chicken broths. 3. So that's my 4th. I am apparently just a hoarder of chicken broth, but it is what it is. You're gonna need some rice, which if you are following this meal plan for the week, you will already have this picked up. So, like I said, I like to double on ingredients that I'm using so I'm not wasteful and having to spend like more money. So boiling a bag rice again for this week. And then for your spices, you're going to need garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, some thyme, paprika. I just have this smoked Spanish paprika. This is the one that I've been using like literally, I feel like forever. And then some pink salt. The only other ingredient that you're gonna need for this is butter. And this is just the cheapo butter that I buy as well. A recipe that I will have linked in my description box, the calorie count on it is very high, but she uses chicken thighs instead of chicken breasts. She doesn't use low sodium chicken broth. All of those things you need to really take into account when making something like this. I'm trying to find recipes online and kind of just like making them healthier, substituting things here and there. So this recipe isn't like specifically made for Weight Watchers or low calorie or anything like that. I'm just putting my own twist on it so I can still try new recipes, because I feel like it's so hard to find new recipes that are good, that actually taste good. I tried, okay, so if you watched my video last week, I tried those Thai peanut wraps. Blech. No, they were so gross. I did not like it. I thought it was so gross. Not a fan. Not a fan. So I'm gonna be trying to do that like in the future, is finding just like regular recipes that are rated really, really high, and then just switching a couple ingredients to make it a little bit more calorie friendly and point friendly and stuff like that. I would definitely recommend doing that, because sometimes I feel like people take it to the extreme. And especially when people are first starting their weight loss journeys, they're just like, oh, you know, I have to cut out I can't have butter, I can't have any kinds of fat, I can't have carbs. Like, that's so not sustainable and not healthy. So my goal in the next couple scheduled Sundays is showing you guys regular recipes that you can find online, and then small little tweaks that you can do to make it better for yourself. And those are sustainable things that you can do that still give the food flavor, and you're not just eating a plain piece of chicken, like chicken breast with nothing on it. That's miserable. Nobody wants to live like that. At the end of the day, for me, losing weight, it was a lifestyle change. It wasn't just a quick fix. It took time. I still would like to lose, realistically, probably like 20 to 30 more pounds than where I'm at now. But I've kind of just like learned to eat like what I want to eat within moderation. And I'm feeling really, really healthy in what I'm eating and the choices that I'm making every single day. So just keep that in the back of your head. You don't have to limit yourself with everything. You don't have to do a complete restriction, because at the end of the day, this isn't like a keto or, you know, like a paleo diet where it's just like they want you to do something for X amount of time, you lose the weight, and then you gain it all back, because it's not sustainable. I'm trying to teach you guys sustainable ways to help keep that weight off Or if you're, if you've lost your weight, if you just want to plateau yourself, instead of using the low sodium chicken broth, just get regular chicken broth. If you don't want to use the 98% fat-free cream of chicken, get regular cream of chicken. At the end of the day, you're still cooking for yourself. You're cooking from home. You're not going out. You're not eating like a bunch of stuff. Your portion control, you're going to get that in check. With all those things, it all comes in time, but it will help you like sustain, like for sustainability. So with that little rant, this is everything that I'll be making for dinners this week. I typically like to make pizzas on the weekends because it's really, really easy. I do have a video on how I make my pizzas. I can link that in the description if you guys are curious on that. For snacks this week, let me go grab a couple. I'll be right back, show you some snacks, and then I will wrap up this video. So for snacks this week, all the snacks I did buy today when I went to Kroger. So this was all part of my like $4 grocery budget, just so you know. So I used to eat these in high school all the time and I kind of forgot about them. And then I started to make my own like makeshift ones for a little bit, but these were on sale. So I was like, why not? So these are the Sargento Balance Breaks. These have pepper jack cheese in them, raisins, and like a honeyed roasted peanut. They're 170 calories for a whole tray. So I think that's a really good on-the-go snack. For 170 calories, you get a good little treat. I love these things. So I picked up these. So I have 3 of these. And then I picked up 3 different Chobani flips. I'm not going to show you all of them just because I didn't feel like getting them all out. But this is one of the ones that, look at that date. It's expired. Well, now I'm sad. Guess I need to look at that. Thanks, Kroger. Well, I hope my other ones aren't expired. We'll see. This expired May 30th, so yay, snacks. Anyway, that sucks. Okay, I got some watermelon, these large watermelon chunks. This was $5 for this whole thing, so I was like, heck yes, give me some watermelon because I love some watermelon. I bought some everything bagels. I love having these as snacks. They are 220 calories. Sometimes I will put cream cheese on them, and then sometimes I'll make little sandwiches. So I bought some lower sodium honey ham to put on these. It's really, really good. Even if you do like a light layer of cream cheese and some honey ham, sometimes I'll eat those for lunch if I'm just not feeling leftovers, if I just literally cannot like bring myself to do it. Then I haven't had these in so long, but I picked up some of these Simply Cheetos Puffs. These are the white cheddar. They are so good. You can have about 32 pieces for 160 calories, which is really, really good. So picked up some of these guys. And then last but not least, for a dessert, these are my favorite. And I need to go to Costco and get the big bag, but I don't have time to go to Costco today because I have a lot of stuff that I have to do. So I just bought the smaller bag at Kroger, and these are the True Fruit strawberries. They are so good. So they're strawberries, and then they have a layer of white chocolate and a layer of milk chocolate. So about an ounce is 90 calories. They say roughly like 3 pieces is 90 calories. And honestly, those 3 satisfy my sweet tooth, and I just think they're so, so delicious. So this is everything. So this concludes today's video. If you guys like videos like this one, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below what you are eating this week to give me some ideas. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'm really glad that you made it to the end of this video. If you did, I really, really appreciate you. And as always, I want you to remember that every day is a new day to pop, lock, and drop those pounds. Bye, guys.